Hey everyone, Allison here. This episode of the Half Hour Happy Hour is brought to you by Flex. The Flex Company is the leader in innovation in feminine care and the sole maker of the menstrual disc, a new product that replaces tampons, pads, and cups. Flex gives you the most comfortable period of your life, promising 12 hours of period protection and mess-free period sex. Woo! Try Flex today by going to IHateTampons.com/half-hour. That's IHateTampons.com/half-hour and get your first 3 months for only $15 plus free shipping. Take that, Space Wolves.
Now entering Nerdist.com.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of the Half Hour Happy Hour with Allison and Alex. I'm Allison Hayslip.
And I'm Alex Albrecht. Allison has given me a weird look, which means
staring.
it's gonna be good. For the next half hour-ish, we will be sipping some booze and spitting some news. I will be sipping some caffeine while these two knuckleheads
You're
sip some booze.
still doing your
Sitting in with us
sobriety.
is the most amazingly talented flight engineer of all audio podcasts.
Yeah.
Tom Super Volcano Krajewski. How's everybody doing?
Good.
Good.
So we have
Yeah.
to start out. We usually don't do mea culpas.
I don't even remember what that is.
It means
And I'm a
my
writer.
fault.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Or
Oh.
I did it.
What?
Something like that.
I didn't even know. What are we doing this for?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So guess who isn't brothers? Joel Edgerton
I didn't think
and
so,
Taron
yes.
Egerton.
I completely forgot about that.
I did too until somebody tweeted me, and when they wrote out their names, I was like, their last names are
They're not
literally
even
spelled differently.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So Joel Edgerton is with a D,
Yeah.
E-D-G, and Taron Egerton is
Yeah.
E-G.
And Tyrion?
It's T-A-R-O-N, so like Taron.
Taron. It's
Or
Taron.
Taron or Taron, I don't know, but
Taron.
Taron Egerton.
Wow.
Anyway, so my bad. I don't
If
know
you
where I
guys-
got that
Guess
information
what?
from.
Those two guys listen to our podcast. We're sorry.
Yeah.
I know.
Seriously,
Guess what?
and also feel free to come on and tell us how wrong we were.
I still find you both very talented and very attractive.
And by the way, Joel I think is from Australia, and
The other guy
Taron is Welsh.
British. Oh, Welsh.
Yeah.
My last name is Welsh. We're destined for each other.
Dude, if you started dating fucking Eggsy from
Yeah.
Secrets Kingsman, I
Yeah.
would be having you over all the time. You're like, that's unfair.
Yeah.
Why won't you just have me over when it's just me? Because I'm awesome.
Maybe I'll finally get invited to Heather's shows.
Hey, October 20th.
Oh, I just got invited.
Yeah,
Look
the
at that.
Oyster House Bar in the Valley.
I love that place.
It's amazing.
It's such a little dive.
Yeah.
It's so great. Oh,
Done.
sweet.
They're
I
doing a
saw
big show.
My friend's jazz band played there recently, and
It's
I went.
such a weird place for a
so weird.
band to be, but it also is like the perfect place for a band to be.
Yeah, exactly. And it's so like you
We had a
don't-
lot of fun.
Yeah, you don't feel like you're in LA. It's like
No, it's
some-
That's a very interesting way to put it.
It's a dive bar without being cool, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's
like a legit dive bar.
Yeah, it's
which
what-
actually makes it cool.
it's what we call unironically a dive
yes,
bar.
yeah.
It's not a hipster trying to
Right.
make a dive bar that sells like $20 Papst.
I just love that it's close to me, so I can go
Patched.
see the show and not have to worry
Oh
about
yeah, you went to the last show there. Totally forgot.
Super close.
That was fun.
Well, nice, sweet.
Guys, other news.
So what else did we fuck up?
Yeah, Alex,
Not
what else are you
fucking
gonna
up.
apologize
Oh,
for?
good.
Amazing up.
Amazing up.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
even
so
better.
excited.
Over the last 3 days,
Okay.
have figured out that my house
It's haunted.
is able to be wired
Okay.
with gigabit Ethernet.
What?
Oh,
You already told me.
my
I know.
I'm excited.
That was great. That was a
Wait.
good surprise face.
What?
So I currently
How?
have, and it just got installed today.
Oh
like,
my
Literally
gosh.
an hour before you guys showed up, the guys left.
Really?
1,000 megabits down and 1,000 megabits up.
What?
And by the way,
What can you
Who
do
needs
with that
that?
kind of power?
I can post this podcast in a half a second.
yes.
As opposed to how long?
It would take like a solid 15 seconds. I'm not going to lie to you.
Jeez, Alex.
all that time. we're
All
saving.
that time. By the way, now I don't even need to compress it as an MP3. Sorry for everybody that has to download it at 450 megabytes, but I can upload it so fast. It feels like I'm wasting time not doing that.
Okay, got it.
But I am super, 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 super excited.
Yeah.
Because I need speed.
I feel the need.
I feel the need for
For
speed.
speed.
And by the way, I mean, this I haven't even done testes. I've done some
Testes?
speed.
This is
I've done
good.
some speed tests.
Okay.
And it came out at like 950 megabits up,
That's-
950
That is
megabits down.
insanity.
I know it's crazy.
But like Alex, you literally don't need that.
No, but you do. But if you think about it, you do.
But for what?
Well, HDR uncompressed 4K video.
Okay.
Okay. I still don't think you can see a difference.
I
between-
totally see it. First
You
off,
wanna
I
see
see
a
a difference.
difference.
No, but I also see a difference because in doing so I was on Time Warner,
Yeah.
which then got bought by Spectrum, so
Right.
it became Spectrum.
Oh, I
and the
thought
internet was
they just
good.
renamed it.
No, I
Okay.
think I don't know if Spectrum was a bigger company that absorbed a bunch of little companies and changed everybody's name to Spectrum, or if Time Warner merged with like
Because
Charter
they were
or
calling
something
it
else.
Time Warner
No, but didn't they?
Spectrum.
Yeah, because they also got. Didn't they pick up Comcast as well? No, I don't know.
Yes, I think so.
Maybe.
Because I think the only two you can now get in LA are Time Warner or AT&T Uverse.
Anyway, well, no, or DirecTV.
Or DirecTV. Well, but DirecTV
But
doesn't
DirecTV
doesn't give you.
Well, no, they do now because AT&T bought DirecTV and AT&T does the gigabit fiber. So I
wait,
got.
they do?
That's the thing.
Oh, but I have AT&T. I can
But
have this
you
too.
gotta check. Yes, you should check because I'm actually paying less money. for.
I'm so
You
excited.
It's amazing.
I'm bouncing.
And by the way, you probably could because you might be close enough to me
Yeah.
because they're trying to
yeah,
put
that's what I mean. We live near each
w-
other.
and they're trying to put fiber out everywhere.
I have been like checking for fiber forever.
But you've been checking for Google Fiber, which is what I've been checking
Yes.
for.
I didn't know. I
And
was gonna get
Verizon
it
had
from
fiber,
AT&T.
I guess. Verizon has fiber,
Oh my
FiOS.
Did not hear about the
gosh.
AT&T until
I
today.
hadn't heard about it. I know. And guys,
me, everybody.
Squeal.
That was
guys,
squeal. Yeah.
it's installed. It's working.
Oh my goodness.
But also, so because it got
I want
DirecTV,
1,000 of all the things.
you should have 1,000 of them.
Yeah,
Both down and up.
all the things.
Now end up.
But that's
and
the key.
sideways if they'll give it to me.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like
Sounded a little dirty.
This is great. I'll take it sideways if it comes on a platter.
What?
What? That doesn't make
Up
any
and
sense.
down.
No.
Is that
Yeah,
what's
up
up?
and down.
Up and down.
I feel like now I've got to like produce some like 4K content and just so I can have
Right.
somewhere to put it. Just like
Man.
look at the up.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm super excited. And then the guy has to come back.
I like that I was sitting here judging you for getting it, and now I'm like, if I can get it too, I
yeah,
want it.
then I want it as well. Me wants. It also comes with NFL Sunday Ticket for free for
What?
2017.
Shut up.
Yeah, so I have all
I
of the
needed that
2017.
the other day because it did like so. I almost every Sunday watch the Giants game with some friends. We'll go to a bar, whatever. And
Oh,
this
yeah.
Sunday it was like none of us can get our lives together. Also, the Giants are currently
Yeah, not-
0-4, so we're not.
Yeah,
like,
welcome to
super
me being a
excited.
Chargers fan, for
R-
fuck's sake.
Right. So
At least the Rams are doing something I can be like, well,
this I like. But you know, so I was like, I'll just watch the game from home. And then it wasn't until we were the 1:00 game for West Coast.
Yeah.
And I went to go turn it on, and I was like, fuck, I don't get the game because they were playing Tampa Bay, and because that's two
Oh, so it's
East Coast
East Coast,
teams,
yeah.
they just weren't airing it out here. And I was like, damn it. And like I thought I had a hookup like for someone's password so I could get into like some, through my Xbox app.
Oh,
and
yeah,
use
yeah,
that,
yeah.
And just nothing was working. I literally had a friend of mine find the game streaming for me on YouTube somewhere on the dark web. Like I was definitely watching an illegal stream, and I was like, fuck, I just need to like suck it up because I so rarely watch the games from home.
Yeah.
But if I can upgrade my internet and get NFL ticket.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing is if you
What?
switch to DirecTV, they give you
Yeah.
NFL Ticket for all of 2017.
I have to switch to DirecTV.
Yeah, because that's the thing. That's where it's Sunday Ticket is DirecTV.
Right, you're right. You're
yeah.
So
totally
you can
right.
come over and watch it at Alex's house until then.
Yeah, you don't watch football. I'll use it.
I watch football.
That's a lie.
That's not a lie. I've been watching football.
You browse football.
I've been great. Well, the other thing too is my
Name
favorite
three
Browse.
quarterbacks.
three quarterbacks.
Yes.
Oh God. First off,
Three
Goff,
current.
Jared Goff.
That's what? Three current quarterbacks.
Jared Goff.
Okay, fine.
Who's the LA Rams?
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins,
Sure.
who's Redskins.
He's an NFL quarterback.
He's an NFL quarterback. Oh God, who's the one?
I'm like, look at this. What
well,
are
no,
you talking about?
Rivers, Philip Rivers, who
Okay.
sucks and we pay way too much for.
Okay.
Jay Cutler just moved from the
What-
Bears
That's
to
fine
the
so
Dolphins,
What's
but
his
I don't
biggest
think he's
meme?
doing very well. I don't know what this meme is, but he's the 28th highest. He's the 28th ranked quarterback rating right now in the NFL.
Out of 32 teams. Yikes.
So
No,
I do footballs.
You do footballs?
I do footballs.
He has a great meme that's called Smoking Jay Cutler because he always makes these faces and people just graphically insert cigarettes
Amazing.
like hanging out of his mouth, and it's the funniest thing.
Now that I could get behind.
Yeah.
But
All right.
I actually really love NFL the Red Zone, the NFL Red Zone, which I think I might get. I haven't really done a deep dive because it's also not Sunday.
I'm just gonna move in on Sundays, okay?
Yeah.
All
You
right.
should.
Sweet.
It's a smart idea.
You're near a Starbucks. I'm just gonna get my ice green tea and my ham and cheese croissant and live on Alex's couch on Sundays.
Yeah. That you'll
Maybe
be
we just start recording
like
the
my dog.
podcast on Sundays.
Yeah. Can we start on Sundays after every one of the games that I want to watch?
Yeah, that's true.
So it's either at 7, maybe it's at
Or 9
4,
a.m..
5, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what's going on with me. How's everybody else?
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Good. Well, I'm headed to New York. I mean, we're recording this a
right.
few days early.
Yeah.
But I'm headed off. It's New York Comic Con.
Cool.
Not really doing anything in particular at New York Comic Con.
Interesting.
Decided to be there. Also, New York
That's cool.
Comic Con's always like the weekend before my brother's birthday, so I'm like, oh, 2 birds, 1 stone. I'll go to New York Comic Con and I'll.
So you go to New York Comic Con and then sort of celebrate your brother's birthday. And
Yeah,
then-
a little early, you know.
Yeah, I get that.
I guess that wasn't all that exciting.
No,
It sounded very
That's-
exciting.
that's my
The
update.
delivery was great.
Yeah.
I feel like I haven't
was-
been to New York in ages.
Yeah, guys, we need to remedy that.
I
I
would love
really,
to go,
really want us
yeah.
to do a show in New York.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
I
We
mean,
talk about
I like
it.
New York.
Allison's
I know.
brought it up a bunch of times.
I have, and you guys
Alex
are
is usually
like,
let's put a pin in that.
I mean, that does sound like me. I do say
And
pin
I'm
in
okay with
things.
that too because I can't probably afford it. But if someone wants to pay for us to come out, I'll go.
well, look.
Yeah, if somebody out there wants to pay for us to make it out there, we're cheap.
We are cheap.
All we cost is airfare and hotel.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pack of beer.
Yeah,
And a 6-pack of beer.
4 for me, 1 for each of you.
that's pretty much the way that works out.
Fine.
Alex
Well,
doesn't drink anymore, so.
well, should we get?
Yeah.
You can,
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait till he drinks again.
Me neither.
Drunk so
Yeah.
quickly off.
Oh
like
my
half
god! The
a
other
glass of
day we were at our friend's house,
Oh,
and
no.
this one friend of ours came over, Drew, and he brought his own little Johnny Walker Black. Oh. And I mean little. It was like the
like,
smallest one that isn't comically small.
750?
I don't know.
wine. Not the little,
It's like the one below 750.
Yeah.
And he just
749.
opened it up. 748.
749.
The retail value is 747. Alex wins. I don't know how any of that works. Nothing.
close.
Nothing.
Well, it's fine.
Anyway, he
You're no
opened it
Bob
up and was
Barker.
just like having a little
Yeah.
sippers off of it, and that was one of the times where I was like, "Boy, that looks like he's having a good time." Boy, that looks good.
It
Yeah,
really is good, Alex.
I know.
Yeah.
And now I've got DirecTV.
Oh, and all of the internet.
Wouldn't that
All of
all
the
Alex
internet.
took all the internet.
I know. It would all
I sucked it up from everybody.
And you'd love it so
Yeah.
much more. You'd enjoy it so much more if you had a nice buzz going.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
playing your
All the
Battleground,
internets.
whatever you play. I don't know. What you
I've
play.
just realized right
everything.
now, because of our setup, how little I actually look at Tom during the show.
I've noticed.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I just
so
realized.
sad.
I think there's something because you're directly across from me, but Alex is always the one dishing out the information on the
Yeah.
computer that I naturally angled this way. And now
Well,
when I'm just looking at
My
you straight
magnetic
on,
personality.
I'm like, I never do this during the show.
Well, to be fair, this is not my good side. So I
Oh,
wouldn't
that's
look
it.
up,
I'm
this is
I'm
my good
repulsed.
side. If I was
Ah.
sitting like this.
Oh yeah,
you'd
now
be
I'm
looking at me more often.
magnetically attracted
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah.
There you go.
This.
Got it.
I see what's going
It
on.
only it took 153 episodes for me to realize how little I look at Tom during the show.
Tom's like, it took me one.
Sorry. Aw.
Space
Well, now
He
you
goes
know.
home after our first episode. He gets home. Jen's like, "How'd it go?" He's like, "It was good, but the girl never looked at me."
And
The
she's
girl.
like, good. And you're like, that's not what I meant.
Yeah.
All right, let's do an email here that has to do with spiders.
Oh God.
course.
Why?
Mama Spider and me.
Mama Spider and
No,
me.
this sounds like
Ahoy,
a
ye
BB-8.
mighty bearers of 4-H's. Bearers of
Bearers.
4-H'ers. The most entertaining partakers of booze and purveyors of news on the
Yeah.
airwaves.
Sweet.
Intertubes?
Intertubes.
Webosphere?
Sure.
Shrug. My name is Rich.
Hi, Rich.
I've been a fan.
Oh, he didn't do
No,
it.
he didn't, but he included a picture of him and Alan Tudyk, so I feel like...
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, no, it's a picture with him and Alan Tudyk, and it says, Hi, Allison!
Hi, Allison.
He threw me off because it was a picture.
Hilarious.
That is awesome.
Wait, I said hi, Rich, and then that's what comes after.
Yeah,
it? Oh
yeah.
my God.
Yeah.
That's
Rich, that's a good one. That
yeah.
was a good one.
It was
Rich.
too good. It flew right
Yeah,
by me.
Exactly.
top that.
All right. I've been a fan since the Tech TV and G4 days.
Ooh.
Followed you all at 4 points. Alas, I only discovered the gloriousness of this 30-ish minute podcast in January.
Oh, well, welcome.
Somehow you were cloaked from my radar.
I hope
hope you backtracked for some drunksmiths.
I can only imagine he's backtracked. Anyway, I love the stories about spiders, so I thought I would share mine.
Spiders.
No.
I got in the shower one morning, as one
no.
tends to do, and was going about my routine when I happened to look up. And sitting in the upper corner of the shower was a spider about the size of my thumbnail.
No.
Perhaps it was trying to get a nice steam going to open its pores.
Sure.
I was too tired to deal with it.
Yep.
It was staying put and not encroaching on my territory. By the way, naked,
Yeah.
the worst
that's what I
time to
was
see a
just gonna
spider.
say. That's what I was just gonna
The
say.
worst time to see anything.
No.
I swear to God.
Because you feel like it'll get into crevices or something like that.
You just don't feel as protected, even though it's
I
like,
know.
it's a
thin
fucking
layer of
spider.
cotton,
Yeah, it's like, come on. Anyway, so I left it alone.
Okay.
The next day when I got back in the shower, the spider was still there. However, there were now a bunch of babies hanging out with it. I was completely screwed.
Yeah.
I couldn't kill an entire family, especially with a bunch of newborns. With nothing left to do, we decided to coexist.
I thought he was going to say they decided to move.
Yeah.
Let them
Over the
spider-
next, yeah,
Nothing left to do. I decided to move.
Yeah, I burned the house down. Over the next week, the babies moved out one by one. I am
Aw.
assuming some went to college. Others became stars on Broadway, perhaps.
They're still in your
And
house.
still others would probably end up moving back in with mom. Finally, the mother left.
Okay.
And I was free from the threat of spiders in my hair as I showered.
Oh my
Of course,
gosh.
now I was a bit lonely.
Aww.
Well, that's my story. Sorry it was a bit too verbose. I shall try to be more terse next time. Shit, does that make me sound pedantic now? Does the use of pedantic make me sound pedantic? I should quit while I'm ahead. Have a great day, y'all.
God,
Rip.
man,
my
I would
gosh.
never let those spiders.
that was actually a sweet spider
It was-
story.
I know, it
Spider
felt
story.
very... but I will tell you, there's nothing worse than losing eye contact with a
Oh,
spider.
yeah.
Or
No.
any kind of bug.
I know.
When you see them, you're like, I got it. I
got
see
it.
where it is.
Turn
That's great.
to get shoe. Come back. Where the
Gone.
fuck did it go?
Yeah. It's like the story with my dad with the fucking worst spider I've ever
yeah.
seen in my life,
Yeah,
where he was
yeah.
like, we could not live with knowing that
Yeah.
existed in this
No.
place.
No.
And I totally agree.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I forgot
I'm really
about that
impressed
spider.
with Rich.
Yeah.
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 That's a man.
He's a lot stronger than the rest of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, most
Yeah.
definitely.
Much more compassionate.
Yeah. And now I know to call your dad if I see a spider
Yeah.
in my house.
Yeah.
He'll
Just
come
go.
over.
That was
hey.
hilarious. When we saw your dad at Comic-Con, he told us about the spider.
That's really? That's so great.
Yeah.
It was a moment. It was definitely a moment.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Forgetful Science.
Ooh.
Hello, HHHHH crew. My name is Aaron.
Hi, Aaron.
I have two really quick stories.
Oh,
no, he
gee,
didn't
you
do
did
it.
it.
I know. I know.
Now I get
It feels,
disappointed.
it feels obligatory now.
Yeah.
But anyway.
And this is boy Aaron or girl Aaron?
Is it ER?
No, it's AA.
That's boy Aaron.
So it's AA Ron. AA Ron.
Aaron.
So great. I fucking love that sketch. First, I was just going to tell Alex, don't let Allison and Tom pick on you too much for not saying the right words.
Oh.
I do the same thing.
But you never say the right words.
I know.
You can
See?
take it. Rolls
I'm
off
just
your
saying.
back.
Totally. I have a turtle shell for criticism.
Aw.
First, no. So my wife does the science,
Science.
and her coworkers. Her coworker works on pipefish / seahorses.
Oh, like real things.
Yeah.
Literally, Pipefish to me sounded like some sort of web startup.
Yeah,
Like
she works at
Pipefish,
Pipefish.
The new, yeah.
Yeah, they use that new seahorse API.
Yeah.
The other day, I was talking to them about. I was talking about them, but I couldn't think of the name, so I said horsefish,
Horsefish.
and I haven't lived it down yet.
You know, the horsefish.
the
that you work
horsefish,
on.
the one that the other fish ride.
Yeah, well,
you know,
mash
the
up
horsefish.
seahorse and pipefish. You get horsefish.
Yeah, totally. Second, of course, has to be a spider one.
Oh,
When I was in
no.
high school, a friend of mine's family was doing some spring cleaning. Oh, fuck, I remember this story. It's crazy.
Oh, no.
And his mom put her finger in a closet and was then bit by a brown recluse.
No.
Check
They are the
this
worst.
shit.
Do
Check
not-
this shit.
Just put a
Now, she
just
doesn't
randomly
really like
stuck her finger in a
hospitals.
closet?
Yeah, I'm more curious.
I know, I don't understand
Yeah.
how you're like,
Finger.
oh, shit, there was a spider in there and a poisonous one and my finger's off. Anyway.
Okay, so she doesn't like
She
hospitals.
doesn't really like hospitals. So she sent my friend down to the lake for a leech.
No.
What the
She
fuck?
put the leech on it and it fell off a couple hours later, dead, and she never went to the hospital.
Oh,
Craziness.
Because that brown recluse stuff, that
That's
eats
bad.
away at your flesh.
Yeah, but how
for-
smart. The leech sucked all the venom
Yeah.
out
And
with
then
the blood and then
died.
died.
Wow, mom is badass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Oh my gosh.
Uh,
I'd be freaked out putting a leach on my finger.
Yeah. I guess
Well,
after a brown
clearly
recluse,
they
though,
were outdoors people.
Yeah.
They lived where you need to fish, where you can fish
Where you
out.
can get leeches.
Yeah, you can just acquire leeches from a lake pool.
Ugh.
And B,
A lake
you
pool?
put your hand in a closet and you're likely to get bit by a brown recluse spider.
Jeez.
Like, I don't want to live where they are.
No.
They say I thought we had them here though in California.
I think we
My
do.
Oregon guy says we don't, but I swear we do. Like I've heard other people.
We might have them.
by
I mean, we might have them. Black widows is the big thing for us, and
Yeah.
we have like my backyard covered in black widows.
What?
Really?
Oh yeah,
What?
we have
Why am I
lots of
sitting
black
here in
widows.
your
What the
backyard?
fuck? Why did you wait 2.5
Yeah.
years to tell us that?
I told you that. Well, no, I mean,
you
we
haven't?
spray for them. We spray for them.
Oh, okay.
But you can, like, when we go outside, I'll show you. You can see what the black widow's webs are.
Yeah, they're
because
like strings.
They're strings,
Yeah.
and they're very taut. Like, you can actually
Yeah.
press down on them with a like.
I wouldn't press down.
Yeah, I wouldn't go anywhere near them.
I know.
They
Well, I've killed a
jump
lot
at
of
you,
like big.
Probably.
No,
I don't know. Don't they?
Please don't
What'd
tell
you
me
say?
if they do. They jump at you.
Well, I know like
What?
tarantulas. No, they don't. Tarantulas
Oh.
jump though.
Yeah, but those are fuckers.
Those are, those
They're
are,
just giant.
those are
giant
Anyway,
motherfuckers.
Aaron
Love other
finishes by saying, "And I'm so jealous that Alex got to bowl with the freaking doctor. I totally forgot about that. I did bowling with the Nerdist.
Doctor Who cast.
Yeah, what was it called? Chris Hardwick's Celebrity Bowling? What was it
Celebrity-
called?
Celebrity bowling. Yeah, I think so.
That doesn't sound right.
It doesn't.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it is right, but it doesn't sound right.
Right.
Anyway, yeah, and so I was a sit-in for the Nerdist side, and I did get to bowl with the doctor and actually
And Karen.
and Karen Gillan
And,
and
I was going to say Alfred. That's not his name.
oh
Alfred.
yeah.
Bruce Wayne's butler.
Benny.
Alfred.
Yeah.
I know I can't
Arthur.
remember. Arthur.
Yeah.
And then of course Stephen Moffat, which is really the one for me. I
love
was
Stephen
like,
Moffat.
I can't
I
believe.
run into him drunk every year at Comic-Con. I'm
he's
always
so
like,
nice.
Steven, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, oh, yeah, hi. Like, I always like remind him who I am. And he's like, oh, right, of course. I'm like, oh, thank God. Just, even if you don't,
yeah, just say you do.
just say
Stephen
you remember
Moffat.
me. Yeah.
Plus, I mean, Jekyll. I don't know if you guys saw Jekyll, but fucking Jekyll's one of my
No.
favorite. Oh, it's so
Jekyll?
good. Yeah, it's basically an updated version of the Dr. Jekyll and
Well,
Mr.
yeah,
Hyde.
I would figure since they
Yeah,
have
but
Sherlock.
it's written by Stephen Moffat,
Well, yeah,
and it's
so
like
Sherlock.
it's this like standalone 7 episodes or 8
Oh.
episodes. It's
All
fantastic.
right. Gotta look into
So
it.
good. Thanks for the podcast. It always makes me laugh. Aaron Beagle, yes, like the dog.
Oh, adorable.
He's like,
Does he have nice floppy ears? Adorable.
Yeah.
does he has those
Wet
floppy ears?
nose.
Beagles are
Don't
great.
dogs have wet noses?
Most
Yeah.
dogs.
Okay.
Yeah, if they don't,
All
they're
right.
sick or something.
How about
right?
how about we do an email into a story?
I like that.
It's
How
always
about
fun.
we?
How about we? How about we?
How about we?
This is one of those great emails into a story. Very concise.
Okay.
Yep, this happened.
Oh, okay.
This is from Jeremy Hooper.
Hi, Jeremy Hooper.
He says hi, but didn't put anything in there.
What? you
This is
just
not
know
the
he says
week
hi?
for Allison.
Yeah.
You guys are letting me down out there.
I know, right? I just realized I think he sent this in.
What's happening?
Well, he sent
What's
it in
happening?
a long time ago, and I don't know if the site. I couldn't get to the site. Now I'm just remembering that I tried to get to the site and it didn't work. Anyway, long story short, this is what happened.
This is the email or
The news
story? In
the
the
news
email?
story.
Okay.
I just have to remember it from when I was going to use it on the show a month ago.
Okay.
Because the link to the article doesn't work
Now
anymore.
expired.
Because either expired or probably the site is fucked up today. Anyway, long story short, guy hires a prostitute.
Okay.
Been there.
Did we Snopes this one?
Oh, maybe. Fuck.
Shit.
I feel like now we got to Snopes everything?
Yeah, I know.
Shit.
Dude,
Okay.
we are in the era of fake news.
That's right.
Who
It is our
knew?
life.
Who
It is our
fucking
life.
knew? Okay, here we go. Man.
We're just getting sold to by the Russians.
Yeah.
All the
Equifax
fake news.
hacks.
What'd you say?
What?
Huh?
Equifax hacks?
Yeah.
Equifax hacks.
Was it
Equifax
Equifax or was it
hacks.
Experian?
Uh,
Or was it both?
Equifax hacks into my. Fuck, it's false. God damn it.
See, that's probably why the site
Way to
doesn't
prep
exist
for the
right
show.
now.
God damn it. All right, I'm going to try this article.
Okay.
that- now that I read it with my Snopes face on, I think that could be fake. So
Yeah.
now I'm just going to check.
I love
now I
that
got to check
all-
everything.
All
I gotta
I had
fucking
to
check
do,
everything.
all I had to do was man hires prostitute, and I'm like, is this real?
Yeah. No. Answer? No.
Answer's no. So sorry, you guys don't get that story because we are not going to.
Snopes everything.
I'm doing it now.
No, we are going to Snopes everything. We're not going to be an outlet for fake news, or at least we're going to attempt.
All right. This one I can't seem to find on Snopes.
Okay. So I wonder if Joel and Taryn's being brother is on Snopes.
Yeah, it probably.
False. This rumor was
False.
started by some crappy podcast on the Nerdist Network.
You're like, well, at least it wasn't us. That's good. They couldn't be talking about this glorious
Yeah.
beacon of news.
Recorded in a garage.
I recorded in the $1 million studio.
Surrounded by.
All right, here we go.
Black
Ready?
widows.
We're going to just go ahead and say that this one, I did Google, Snopes did.
Okay.
And it didn't show up on Snopes.
Okay, great. Let's go for it. Is this still from the
Chaos.
same person?
No, this is now just this
This
is just a story.
Story. Okay. Go.
Chaos erupts
Oh no.
as Tick
Oh God.
on display
What?
goes missing during a press conference.
Wait.
A tick?
Like an
Yeah,
actual.
yeah.
Tick?
So
Why was
here's-
it on display?
Because
no.
they were having a tick press conference
Why?
about the issues that you have with ticks in Japan and why you need to watch out for different types of ticks.
Oh my
and they
gosh.
brought out ticks live to be like, here are these dangerous ticks that have these diseases.
Oh,
and while they
no.
were talking, they looked down and they were like, oh, fuck, one of the ticks is missing.
Oh my God.
It literally escaped during the press conference.
So did everyone have
about
to get
the
checked?
danger. They freaked out.
Yeah.
Everybody was just like, we're leaving. They
just
burned
hose
the
them
building down.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit.
So the tick was being presented to the media as part of a government's drive to warn people about severe fever with Science syndrome, which is transmitted by the ixodid ticks.
Oh, the fucking Ixodid ticks.
Yeah.
Ticks are the worst.
Yeah.
It had been brought to the conference venue by a government employee and placed on
venue.
a sheet of white paper together with another
On a sheet of white paper.
Ixodid.
Yeah.
Ixodid
Maybe
tick.
put a
Stay.
cover.
Yeah.
Maybe they should have put a glass on it.
So there was one live one, and then there was one dead one after sucking a bunch of blood.
Ooh.
So there's like a big fat dead one and a live one.
So they can
the
be like,
live
this is what it
tick
looks like live.
suddenly went missing following a photo session.
Oh God.
They're like, everybody crowd up to the tick. Take
Yeah.
a picture.
Get as close
It'll
as
be
you can.
fine. The tick's sudden disappearance caused a commotion in the room.
Yeah. No shit.
With journalists and employees frantically searching for it, but to no avail. As a countermeasure, the
Do they all,
government
like, go
released
through each other's
2
scalps?
types of insecticides across the press room.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Yeah, so the press conference was set up in response to a particularly high number of reported cases of this disease that
Yeah.
is, or
Huh?
science
Science.
that you get
the
from
science
this
that
tick.
you get from the tick. It's so weird. Like
Crazy, right?
I grew up in the woods, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
And I would get ticks all the time.
You would?
Oh yeah, absolutely. But I can't
Well, in
say.
the States, really, Lyme disease is the only one that's really, or deer fever.
Lyme,
Wasn't it deer
Lyme
fever?
disease is pretty fucking serious.
No, I know, but it's
Yeah.
it's not as common. Like lots of ticks. Did I tell you about
Yeah.
the crazy dog
What?
tick story?
No.
No.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
What?
I thankfully, knock on wood,
Yeah.
don't believe that I've ever had a tick because I don't remember the jarring experience of trying to get a tick off of me.
Well, when
I
you're
might
kids,
have.
like when I was a kid, I would just get them all the time. So it's like my mom would just deal with them. Like, so that's what I mean. It wasn't like
Yeah, would
a
they
big
do like the
deal.
Vaseline?
Vaseline, or my mom would take tweezers and try to pull, like, just get
Yeah, you
real
just
close to
gotta
the
make sure
head.
the head,
Yeah, you
yeah.
have to
Wait,
make
what's
sure.
Vaseline do? Just real quick.
They
it
can't
smothers
breathe.
them. They can't breathe, so they have to let
Pull their head
go.
out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought that, like, just sorry, real quick.
You can also
Yeah.
burn them.
You can?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Okay.
take a match,
Makes sense.
blow it out, stick it on
Put
the
right
back.
on your skin?
Yeah.
Yep.
But I
No,
heard
no.
that-
You put it on the tick.
No, I'm just, but is
Yeah,
it
yeah.
the tick on your skin?
Yeah.
Okay, so, but, like, I thought that if you took a shower within, like, 12 or 24 hours after being exposed to a tick that gets on you outside, just gets it away.
No.
It takes a while for it to burrow in,
No.
doesn't it?
No,
No.
No?
no, it's
No.
instant.
No, I would go outside
like a
and play
leech.
in the woods and come back in and get tick checked.
Yeah,
Really?
totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they'd always be like by my ankles or
Yep.
like
Hairline was always one
hairline.
that sucked.
Yeah, they get in your hair. Oh, that was the worst.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm never going camping again.
You should.
Yeah.
So anyway, I went. So I went and did sort of like a what's it called? What's the thing where you like build houses for people?
Habitat for Humanity.
Habitat for Humanity. So I did
Yeah.
sort of like a Habitat for Humanity type thing in Tennessee.
Oh, cool.
When I was a kid in high school, and we first off spiders everything was bad.
Yeah.
I told you the story probably about hey, you have a giant spider on your face. That
What?
story? Yeah.
You had a giant spider on
I
your
did.
face?
It was not good. And then, of course, that was us sleeping. But, like, we went with, like, a church group. So we were sleeping in the back of, like, a Goodwill. So it was just like, find yourself a sleeping bag. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and then I was sleeping and I felt this thing that felt like a hair on my eyebrow. You know, like when a hair
Yeah.
gets caught in your eyebrow and you're like, and
Yeah.
this guy who was one of the, like, adults, quote unquote, I'm sure it was fucking like 22 or whatever,
Yeah.
was looking down and goes, shit, Alex, you got a big old spider on your face. And I was like,
Yeah. Why would you ever say that?
I know. What you would do is you would lean over and you would go flap,
Flap,
flap
flap.
on your eyes, and you'd
And
be
go-
like, yeah, you had a hair on your face.
Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't.
Like someone has
Anyway.
a bug on them, and I will go prink, and then I'll go, sorry, there was a bug on you. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you don't tell the person before.
No.
Oh.
The last thing you do is tell somebody
Yeah,
about
while it's on
anything that's
there.
happening.
Yeah.
And second to the last thing is to
Okay.
say, don't freak out.
No,
Because that's the word.
You will instantly
freak out and start looking everywhere on you. Because there's only one reason why somebody says don't freak out, and it's not a bear is behind you.
Yeah,
right. Like if you're sitting in a restaurant, it's
Right.
not don't freak out. There's a giant puma behind
Yeah.
you about to pounce.
Fuck.
Yeah. So,
All right, so
anyway,
how's
but
this go to ticks?
so there was this cute dog because we were fixing this person's porch and they had a wheelchair and they didn't have wheelchair access, so we were like adding a new porch and we were replacing their roof because the roof was all fucked up. And so we were spending our days out in the sun, like on a roof, you know,
Yeah.
hammering and shit like that. And there was this dog that would show up. Obviously from some other neighbor's property. It was
Right.
super cute. It was like a collie, you know what I mean? Like a border collie or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, when we first got to see the dog, we were like, dog, cute, blah, 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 blah,
Play
blah.
with
And then
dog.
somebody was like, I think it has a tick.
Oh.
And I was like, that's horrible. And they found, like, right behind its ear,
Yeah.
it had this tick.
Yeah.
And I was like, that sucks. Oh, my God. And this girl was like, we should see if it has more ticks. Took her hand, start at the back, pet the dog backwards.
Oh God.
And it was, I mean,
Just
20, 30, 40 ticks. Some of them the size of a quarter, just like dangling on like a fucking cyst.
It wasn't having
Wait, what?
flea
And
tick
so we just started.
medication.
So we grabbed pliers and we just started pulling ticks
Oh my gosh.
because we were like, no offense. I mean, leaving a head in this dog, like this is going to be better that this dog is
Yeah.
not slowly being bled to death by ticks. And so we just every day the dog would show up and we would all go and say hi to the dog and grab our pliers and just start pulling ticks.
Oh my
And we literally
gosh.
pulled ticks out of this dog every day that the dog came up.
But they make flea and tick medication. Obviously, this dog was not being given the proper medication.
No, I know, but it had a collar. I mean, it wasn't
Yeah.
like it wasn't like a vagrant. You know what
no,
I mean?
I know.
Like,
That's what I'm
still.
saying. Is
No,
like
I know.
His owners were not
Yeah.
taking good
neglecting,
care. Yeah,
as it were.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I totally 100% agree that they were being
poor.
not good. Not good.
They were being.
Get out.
All right,
Not good.
let's do another story. Here we go. Right?
Yeah.
How about a little? Here's an uplift. How about a little bit of an uplifting story? I mean,
I
it
like
starts
that.
with a cancer death, but it gets
Oh
uplifting
God!
from there.
Wow. Okay.
Glad I'm drinking.
What real friends are for?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Fishermen used dead friend as bait and reeled in a 180-pound monster carp.
What are you
Wow.
talking
They-
about?
oh,
So these three friends
Yeah.
go fishing all the time together.
Right.
Right? and their third friend, like one of the three of them got cancer. He was probably, I think they said he was 64.
Oh.
And he passed away.
Okay.
When he was in the process of that, he said, you know what, guys, this is what I want you to do. I
Yeah.
want you to cremate me
Yeah.
and take my ashes and go on a crazy fishing trip.
Okay.
And I want you to use my ashes as bait.
Does that work?
Yeah,
Do fish go after
He
ashes?
basically they basically just sprinkled his ashes on
like
the
fish
bait.
food?
Okay.
No, on the bait.
oh.
So it was like they had bait, and then they
Yeah.
like put sprinkled some.
Just a little seasoning.
And the last bit of thing, they caught an 180-pound record.
Is there a picture of this fish?
Yes.
180. That's like what
Yes,
I weigh.
there is.
Oh, well, more. 10
Holy shit! That is a man-sized fish.
Ginormous.
But how cool is that?
Yeah.
That their friend.
That's like a fish dolphin.
Yeah, it's a dolphin.
Does that
It's a
their
fun-
friend like reincarnated into the fish?
Yeah, well, the friend then
Oh.
said, "It's me, your friend."
Yeah.
Go ahead, hey, yeah.
carp.
I sound like Fat Albert.
Yeah. Eat from my bones, and you two shall be in love.
What?
All of a sudden, it was sort of like, what's that
That took a
guy's name?
weird
What's that guy's name? What's that guy's name?
Cupid.
No. Oh God, what's the guy's
Bobcat
name? Bobcat
Goldthwait?
Goldthwait. Yeah. Eat from my bones. You guys will have a really good time.
All you gotta do is go. Like, oh, Bobcat Goldthwait. Oh, the greatest thing about any of the Police Academy movies.
Really good time. Fucking
I don't
Bobcat.
remember which movie.
Did they eat
That's
the
all
carp?
of them. That's strange. That's a. Yeah. I don't know. They might be catch and releasers. It
Yeah, that's
depends.
what I don't know, but
What
I
were
know
you
they
gonna
took
say
a
about-
picture with it.
I know.
What were you gonna say about Police Academy? Because now I'm really interested.
Oh, I said Bobcat Goldthwait was the best part of any of the Police Academy.
Oh, yeah.
Movies.
If you could just.
Yeah.
You just be quiet just for 1 second.
That's
They
really
start off as a
good.
bad guy in the movies too, and they made him a cop.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
They
yeah.
make him a
Second movie,
cop.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
the gang leader, and then
I just love
They're
one of
like-
my favorite movies is Scrooged.
Oh, I
with
haven't
Bill
seen
Murray.
that in
I
so
fucking
long.
love that movie. Like that is a perfect Alex 80s movie.
You know what
what
I
I mean?
just rewatched recently?
Hmm.
Adventures in Babysitting.
saw it in
Yeah.
theaters.
Thor.
Thor.
No, most people were like, "What
Yeah.
character is this kid
Yeah,
dressed
I
as?"
know.
Now it's like, fucking everybody knows
Wait,
Thor.
speaking of Thor, I feel like I have been seeing trailers
I
for
know.
Thor Ragnarok.
It's coming out soon.
For like 6 months.
Yeah.
I'm like, when does this movie come out?
November 3rd, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh,
I paid attention
It's like
to the
seared into
commercials.
my brain.
something's coming out this weekend that I want to see. That's a big. It's a big in.
Fucking Blade Runner.
Fucking Blade Runner.
Fucking Blade Runner
fucking
2049
Blade Runner.
or whatever it's called.
Fucking Blade Runner.
The still that they released of when Harrison Ford accidentally punched Ryan Gosling
yeah.
in the face.
Oh.
Have you seen it?
No, I saw the article, but I didn't see the
They
still.
released the still. It's like it's perfection.
Harrison Ford's-
Harrison Ford's like, ooh, and Ryan Gosling is like, oh,
gonna-
like,
yeah.
like he's kind of
Amazing.
smiling because he realized he just got punched by
By
Harrison
fucking-
Ford.
by Indiana Jones, by
Yeah.
fucking Han Solo,
It's
like
amazing.
By whatever his
Oh,
name is.
wait,
Blade Runner.
did you guys?
Yeah.
Did you guys watch?
Decker.
Wait, by the time this comes out, it'll be 2 weeks ago. But Ryan Gosling was on Saturday Night Live.
Yes.
Did you see the woke Levi's?
Yeah.
I was dying.
oh no, I didn't see the woke Levi's, but I saw Papyrus.
Oh, Papyrus
Which
is great, but the woke
awesome.
Levi's, I was dying. I was like, this sounds like actually something that would happen this day,
Oh my god,
this day in this day and age.
Dude, that guy, so great. Actually, one of the movies that I think, I don't know, maybe it was a little underrated. I don't know what that even means nowadays because it just wasn't on my radar.
Right.
It was called like, fuck, I can't even remember what it was
The
called, but it was
Notebook.
Steve Carell and Ryan Gosling. Steve Carell, watch yourself. Emma.
When
What's her
Ryan
butt?
Gosling is teaching him how to
be smooth. Yeah.
What was that called?
What?
It was called
I
like
didn't see it, but I
Crazy
heard it was
Not
great.
Crazy Love, but it's not called Crazy Beautiful Love because
Crazy Stupid Love.
Crazy Stupid Love.
Yeah,
I never saw it.
Really good. I saw it on a plane and I was
Yeah,
like, this
I-
is fucking
I
charming
heard,
as
I heard it was
fuck.
great. Yeah.
With what's her butt from La La Land too.
What's her
Emma
name?
Emma
Stone.
Stone,
You said
yeah.
that. Yeah.
I said Emma Roberts and then I went
Yeah.
Emma something. Blah, 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 blah.
You're wrong.
I'm
That's
wrong.
my new guilty pleasure, by the way, is La La Land. It's on TV all the time.
That's
I can't
so-
help but. Yeah, it's bad, but the music's kind of catchy.
I haven't seen it. I have.
Oh, you
it's on my
haven't
list.
seen it?
It's not.
No,
because
because by the time it was like time to watch it, everybody was like,
It's a very good movie, but I think it's only a very good movie for people who live in LA.
Exactly. And
Because
it's very realistic.
it's very
I do.
it's so specific about this city
yeah.
that I can't see people relating to it outside of
You know what I've been
being a part of
watching?
this.
That,
What?
by the way, it feels very interesting since I've been sort of on the producing side.
Are you going to talk about The Handmaid's Tale again?
No.
Tell us about that right now.
Get Shorty, the
Oh,
TV
oh.
series on Epix.
I
I
Yeah,
want to see it.
it's really good.
Okay.
Well, Chris O'Dowd is just fucking charm. It's just a bag of charm.
He's so good.
Yeah, he's just. I actually saw him down the street here.
Really?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe he
And,
lives in the neighborhood.
He might. I think he was dropping his dog off at doggy
Or is he
daycare.
single? No, he's not.
Is he not?
I don't know.
You're like, I
can't
don't know. I haven't studied him
Just
yet.
hoping.
I've betrothed myself to Taron Edgerton, whichever one he is.
Egerton.
Jerry Trainer will be so relieved.
Cherry.
Jerry.
Yeah, Cherry.
Ah, dear.
All right, I think we have spent enough time.
Did we do it?
Yeah, I think we did it.
We did it.
I think my heroin's kicking in.
Your heroin.
Can I get some of that?
Since you're
Starbucks
not
coffee.
drinking?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's Starbucks
And
coffee.
then you're like, since I'm not drinking, I moved on to hard drugs.
yeah.
You know.
By the way,
Way
by the
healthier.
way,
What?
fucking Tom Petty. Are you kidding me?
Oh God.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I-
Was just
and
at the bowl.
Heather just
went and saw him.
I thought about that.
Well, yeah, and she was leaving, and she was like, "I'm really glad I saw him because this is the age that all of those guys
So
are
it's
passing
Heather's
away."
fault.
No, because she
She put it
said
out there,
not to
man.
jinx it, and she knocks on wood.
Fine.
Then we're okay.
So theoretically, it wasn't her. It was
I got
some
to
other
see
person
him.
that
I
said
got
the
to see
exact
him.
same thing.
By the way, this is ridiculous, but I got to see him when I was back in high school.
Wow.
And he was so good. I remember that concert very, very clearly. I also remember him having at least 4 or 5 shirt changes throughout the
Interesting.
concert, because there was definitely one shirt he wore that was like black on top and then red flames coming up from the bottom. And I was
Yeah.
like, that's the most Tom Petty shirt I've ever seen. Yeah, that
Yeah,
was a big bummer.
sucks.
We dedicate this episode to Tom Petty.
Yeah.
There we go.
Sorry about that, Mr. Petty.
Yeah.
But I have gigabit Ethernet now,
Yeah.
or internet.
He'll be the
All
first.
right,
Yeah.
everyone. Thank you so much for listening. If you would like to email us, you can email us at halfhourhappyhourfans@gmail.com. You can follow us on Twitter, halfhourhappyhr. Please subscribe to us or rate us and pass us on to your friends and whatever you listen to us on. Stitcher, iTunes, Google Play, all that fancy stuff. Now you'll be able to get full-sized episodes because Alex is going to upload them in less than a second.
In 3D sound.
That was pretty good.
I don't think it's gonna. I think Levelator will just make
yeah.
it sound like one me going. Ah.
Damn it. Anyway, that is it for this week's episode of the Half Hour Happy Hour with Allison and Alex. I'm Allison Hayslip.
And I'm Alex Albrecht. Sitting in with us this week was the man, the myth, the legend, Tom Super Volcano Krajewski.
Yeah.
We will see you guys next week. Have fun at San Diego or New York
What are you-
Comic Con,
wow.
Allison.
You just failed miserably.
But it ended.
Call me Taryn.
Now leaving Nerdist.com.